For people who are not accustomed to this idea that thoughts are things and that our perceptions create our reality, really, to an ultimate sense, it may not make sense. For people who do not really understand that what we're looking at as the physical body is not really such a solid structure. It's more like a malleable hologram that we can work with as long as we can hold the perception that that's what it is, and hold that perception until we can achieve some change and accomplish something that changes on the physical level, and then we see it's real. So we know that there are people who are working in some pretty astonishing ways. The psychic surgeons in the Philippines, for example, shamanic healers when they're sucking worms and stones out of people. And I mean, it looks disgusting to us, and most people don't understand how that can possibly be happening and how that can possibly be working. But the fact is, it is working, and that something is really happening. And I think with a true scientific method, it's not to prove that it's not happening, but rather to see how it is happening, because there are enough cases of it happening that we have to look at that and say, this is something that's real. Scientists may say that if something is so, it must be able to be replicated. You must be able to see the same results again and again and again. And yet, at the same time, working with science, medicine doesn't function like that. Some people get better no matter what the doctors don't do, and some people die no matter what the doctors do. And medicine may not give guarantees. And here we're working on a dynamic of consciousness. And what we can do, in fact, is to quantify the body-mind relationship, and we can see statistically that there is a relationship between a certain way of being and a certain symptom. And the implications of that are, if the person changes their way of being, they're changing the conditions in which that symptom develops.